This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Atlanta Falcons and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Seattle. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
First carry here for Kenneth Walker III.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Walker now 1st and 10.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
On 2nd down, it's Walker.
And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. 1st down, Mariota.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
11 yards there and a 1st down for Seattle. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. That's going to be caught. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 33 yards.
And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
As more and more up-tempo football creeps into the NFL game, some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
The point after through the raindrops up and good. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2? And he fires one that's intercepted.
Tariq Woolen picks it. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up.
And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll go option to the short side. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd, here's an option play right. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
So he is able to turn that into positive yardage, but I think it's fair to say that those are not the shots you're wanting your quarterback to have to absorb.
And he has to know sometimes when to say when. You have to know when to give yourself up, and let's face it, not easy for these guys to do because they're competitors as well. But sometimes you do learn your lesson the hard way, as he did there.
12.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it, and then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it, but I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because the reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they fail. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up and negate the touchdown that was just given up.
Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Oh, a quarterback sneak on 2nd down. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Oh, they'll try and sneak this. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Only a yard on the sneak. He needed more than that. 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. First down. Here's Burrow.
And that one caught downfield by Boyd.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And how nice is it for him to know that when he gets outside the pocket, he's got a reliable tight end he can go to. So he's able to look his way, find his big target, and set up 1st and goal.
Mixon is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. So it takes him just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jackson will keep it, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Jackson.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. This time, Jackson will throw it. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now back to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line. They go play action with Jackson.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Jackson will keep it. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Hammering from the goal line. He loses the football. Well, this has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tank. 11 MT Tank.
Burrow from his own end zone. And this one too low.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's up to the 20. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow on the move to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave it, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them, that's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he is going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. It goes as a gain of 8 and it moves the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson will keep it. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
And give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. They go play action now. Jackson. Oh, he still brings it in off the tip here on the deep shot. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Jackson will keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Jackson's going to try the sneak. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. This Bengal defense, they passed the first 2 tests. Now it's 3rd and goal. Jackson will keep it. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Von Bell.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. Ooh, the juke. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, and it's going to wind up incomplete. 4th down, out comes the punter, Drew Chrisman. James Prochet deep for Baltimore. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
He's at the 40, 20, and all the way in for a Raven.
Rashad Bateman,
77 yards.
And the Ravens get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Oh, they're down only one score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
11, call me.
Now it's Burrow. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
4th down, Drew Chrisman on the play.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. 35 yards that time on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Hey, middle.
Now on first down, he's going to sneak it. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They go play action with Burrow.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt him away. And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Okay, I think we can safely agree. That's not a call you see very often on 1st and 10.
Ever.
Who
calls a
that?
first down sneak?
I guess the best we've probably seen is a first down quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah, but not a sneak. But it did gain yards.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Again, Jackson will keep it. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Considering they've seen him have some big gains against him throughout this game, that's got to feel like a measure of revenge as they trap him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13th. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Open man is Duvernay.
And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first.